Point City Tactical Spectator Drags. And first two cars are going to be Walter Wickenback III and David Toll. Walter in the Trans Am and Toll in the Nissan. Toll is out of Feilding, while Warren, Rhode Island is home down for Walter Wickenback. And they're underway. Wickenback out to early advantage. They round the back, Wickenback opening up to the Trans Am, speeding away in this one as they round turn 4. Walter Wickenback finds himself in victory lane and will move on. Up next is the number 4 and the number 5. 4 is Al Doyle out of New York. He'll be driving the 1990 Eagle. And the number 5 is John Feilding out of Westport, Mass. in the 98 Chevy Camaro. And they're off again. Camaro out to their lead. Feilding is about a 3-car length advantage, speeding away as they see rounds turn 3 and 4. John Feilding will move on towards City Tactical Spectator Drag. Now the first round for the Spectator Drag is, we want to call it a double elimination, but it's not. Everybody gets a second shot. Simple fact that they need to be here and they want to put on a show. Wondering how do you get involved with the Spectator Drag? All you need is a car and a helmet. If you get a chance to go out there and have some fun. All right, these next two machines, the 6 and the 7. The 6 is Tim Taylor out of Conway, Arkansas. He's in the red Chevy truck. And then the 7 is a 2002 Chevy Corvette. And they're underway in the Corvette. Jumping out to the lead. They round the back straightaway. E-minus Moses cruises way on the victory lane. Brian Hartling out of Foxborough takes the win. All the way from Arkansas. That thing's got some serious horsepower. You can hear it.
There's the sled.
Number 8 and number 9 are next. The 8 is Kyle Buchanan from Seekonk, Mass. And the 81 Chevy Malibu. The 9 is Walter Wickenback IV out of Warren, Rhode Island, and the 2008 Buick LaCrosse. And we're underway. He was trying to go wide, fall backwards. And Malibu opens this one up as he rounds turn 3 and 4. He will find himself a winner of this heat. Next to take the track is Derek Armelot out of Bristol, Rhode Island. He drives number 10, the 93 Mazda MX-3. He'll go one-on-one with Corey Perry from Swansea, Mass. and the orange 97 Firebird. Derek serving some donuts up in turn 4. They get the green and they're underway. There we go. Right off. He jumps right out. And Perry will easily move on to that 97 Firebird. Next two cars, stick the field is the 12 and the 13. The 12 is a 95 Firebird out of Wakefield, Rhode Island. And the 13 is Joe Perry, an 02 Chevy Camaro. Waiting on the green. There it is, and we're on the way. turns 3 and 4. This is going to be the closest one we've had thus far. Checkered flag in the air. Give it to the 12. And 95 Firebird moves on. Up next is the 14 and 15. 14 driven by Gil Johnson out of Rehoboth, Mass. He's in the 86 Camaro. The 15 is Mike Vincent, the red Mitsubishi. Year 1991. Johnson takes the starting line. They're underway already. Way out in front. Smoke from the Camaro, nothing major. Mike Vincent opens up his lead as he rounds turn 4 on the inside. Finds to go. In victory lane. Next to take the track is the 16 and 17. The 16 is Dan Dias, the Burgundy Trans Am out of Cumberland, Rhode Island. And Jeff Daniels is in the 17, the silver Subaru 2006 year in a Outback. Something you might see on the top of Mount Washington is leading a Spectator track. Daniels is going to find himself, instead of on Mount Washington, he's on Victory Lane. That might be a car in the 16 when Dan Dias gets back going. Might be a sleeper to watch here. The 18 to the 19 are up next. Joseph Nefarious is in the 18 out of Littleton, Mass. Is in the 95 Dodge. And Christine Perks is in the 19 machine out of Fairhaven, in the 78 Camaro. And they're underway. It's the Dodge out front. Nefarious. The horsepower on that machine is pretty good. Opens up around the back stretch. Rounds turn 3 and 4. And the 95 Dodge moves on. Cars 20 and 21 are up next. The 20 is a 94 Camaro, and look at this. Might be the most vintage car we have today. It's Rob Gingras out of Mattapoisett. Excuse me. And the 49 Ford F2. It's a nice looking truck. We're underway. The advantage down the back straightaway off of turn 4. The F2 moves on. 22 and 23 are up. 22 is Gil Bradstreet out of Johnson, Rhode Island, and the 94 Camaro. 23 is a two-time champ Jonathan Johnson out of Swansea, Mass. And the 1986 Chevy Camaro. So it's a duel of Camaros. 94 versus 86. Who will reign supreme? We're about to find out. They're underway. Jumps the gun. 94 right up on his tail. Johnson opens the lead up, goes a little Milsy Dewey. Good control. On the 22 is going around as well. John Johnson will move on. The 24 is Andrew Baptiste out of Wareham in the 85 Pontiac Trans Am. And the 25, that was the 24, the 25 is our points leader, Richie Johnson out of Middleborough, Mass. And the 99 tan Camaro. They're underway. out to the early advantage. The 99 Camaro. About a 3-car length advantage around turn 4. Richie Johnson. We'll move on here. Spectator track. The 1 is Walter Wickenbach, former Island in the 88 Trans Am, and 26 is Fran Wedgeon, the 94 Bronze Whiting, excuse me. So, that was Trans Am, 94 Bronze and the 88 for Walter. Bronze jumps out early. Walter trying to cut it in on the outside. He can't do it. Bronze moves on. Next is the 3 and the 9. David Tolley and Walter Wickenbach. Tolley out of Falmouth. 91 inside, Walter in the Buick. And early it's Toll. Great size lead, rounding turn 3 and 4. Toll will move on. Feilding and Corey Perry, 5 versus 11. John Camaro, Perry in the fireman. Pretty even start. John looks like he has the advantage in the round turn 3 and 4. Perry got a little loose. Around nonetheless. John Feilding. Gil good size lead. Al Doyle trying to make it close. He cannot. Derek, the Mazda MX-3 moves on. Corvette and the 95 Firebird out of Wakefield, Rhode Island. Early advantage jumping inside. He's away from the Firebird. Both cars took control on turn 4, and it is Brian Hartley moving on. Up next is Kyle Buchanan in that 81 Malibu. And we'll take on Joe Perry in the 02 Camaro. So battle of Chevys here. Malibu versus Camaro. lead coming off of turn 4. And Terry will move on. Good run, though, from Buchanan. Ran away with his first one, unfortunately. Could not do the same here. Up next is 15 versus 17. The battle of winners in round 1, Mike Vincent. And the red Mitsubishi, Jeff Daniels, and the silver Subaru Outback.
Well, we saw how quick the Subaru was in that first round. He might have something for that Mitsubishi. There's the green.
And look at this, real long cart, really quick off of turn 1. There's Mike Vincent. Might have himself his second win. Daniel's going to look to make it close. He cannot as there goes to tail. Mike Vincent will move on in that red Mitsubishi. Dan Dias in that 95 Pontiac, number 16. We'll take on the 14 of Neil Johnson, 86 Camaro. Johnson out of Holden, Dias out of Cumberland. There's the green, and we're good to go. Even start here for both machines. Johnson looking to gain the advantage on the outside. Dias going to do the same on the inside. Dias pulling away, it looks like. He does. Johnson got really wide.
Johnson takes it on the outside. Gets a good run off of 4 and was able to take it home.
That was really close. Up next is the 18 of Joe DeMarius out of Littleton, Mass. And the 23, the two-time champ, John Johnson. And the 86 Camaro out of Swantown. We're underway. Swantown, something from there, nonetheless.
In a big way. Dump up on the outside. Off the corner they come. Checkered is out.
Give it to Johnson. At about a half car length advantage. I was just going to point out that while you were ready, that was key. Great job by Johnson. He moves on. (19 versus 22). Christian Perch from Fairhaven. Gil Bradstreet from Johnson. Another battle of Camaro. 78 versus 94. We're underway to 94. Left off the start line. Gil Bradstreet with a very good sized lead. Spinning around turn 4, good control, and he will move on. Tim Taylor. In that red Chevy truck from all the way from Arkansas.
That's a beast of a 1010.
And the 25 of Richie Johnson. So Arkansas versus our champ. Johnson with the big lead so far. I don't think it's going to be close.
Not even a little bit.
Richie Johnson will move on. However, a round of applause for Tim Taylor, all the way from Conway, Arkansas.
So if you ever bring in a drag truck to a Spectator drag.
Right.
Conway went right outside of Little Rock, the capital of Arkansas. All right. We've got another vintage truck here. Gidris out of Battle Poison in that 49 F2. And the 24 of Andrew Baptiste from Wareham in the 85 Grand Am. We're underway to Grand Am. see with these spectator drags, every time they come out, these drivers are not afraid to push it out there on the track. You know, kudos to the drivers on that. They've got a good camaraderie as they race against each other quite a few times here, and they also do some traveling as well. Because of the great turnout we get here, a lot of tracks are jumping on board with this.
Now Doyle and Franz is Trans Am. Now Eagle, let's see. Franz in his Trans Am close off the turn 4, but the Trans Am does not.
Want to ask our folks along the front stretch, please return to your seats. We can't have anybody along the fence line during the show.
Dan Toll takes the start finish line in that 91 Nissan NX. He will take on the 20. Going to be close, Sam, and that Camaro, can he get it or not? Will follow himself a winner.
He looks so small out there.
Yeah. The 5 of John Feilding, the 7 of Brian Hartley. Corvette versus Camaro.
Nice even start as they drag race off of turn 2. Corvette up on the outside. Hartley gets a half currently into 3. Here comes the Camaro back down on the inside. Off of 4, they drag race down to the stripe, and it is John Feilding taking down the win.
Next to do it will be Mike Vincent in that red Mitsubishi, and the 13 of Joe Perry in the 02 Camaro. All right, the Mitsubishi start off the throttle. Mike got a 3-car length advantage as he heads towards turn 3 and 4. And Mike Vincent will cruise to another victory here. Great start for that Mitsubishi. All right, what do we got up next here? 23. And the 14 of Neil Johnson.
And John Johnson in the white Camaro.
Battle of Camaros. Battle of 86 Camaros, actually.
No.
86 here. That's not like one. What is it then? I don't know. Whatever. Nonetheless, John Johnson might win the Battle of Johnsons. They round turn 4, and it will be Jonathan.
Did it not?
I've got 86
That's like
on the car.
That's like a 78, 79.
All right. Mark that down. Anyway.
Franz Wagner and Gil Bradstreet rolling out the battle.
Franz from Smithfield, Gil from Johnston. Franz Wadinger takes the line, and we're underway.
Bradstreet gets the jump. Carling, 1 and 2. He's got a car length and a half off the second corner. Looking all the way down to the 3. Franz closes it in, throws it in hard and deep up on the outside. Take him off for 4. Gil Bradstreet will take the checkered flag. Now Gil's doing double duty there. He's also running the chances of a bike trucks tonight, too. So he is having some fun here.
All right.
Although that doesn't look good.
No, it does not. Richie Johnson. And the 4. That 4 blues, that, yes, that eagle. About Boyle. We're underway. 4. I missed the 2. And trouble for Richie Johnson. Something happened as he came off the start-finish line. I didn't exactly see, but it will be Andrew Baptiste moving on.
Yeah, Richie, something broke on the start on that one.
Next to do it will be Dave Toll and John Feilding. 3 versus 5. Falmouth versus Westport. Nissan versus Chevy. Feilding out to have the modeling advantage. Opens it up on the outside. As they round turn 3 and 4. Nothing to Cole on the outside. John Feilding will move on.
So we're down to the final 5.
Mike Vincent and Jonathan Johnson. Quick cars, very quick cars. Versus Camaro. The 986. We're underway at 15. Huge jump off the start. On a car length advantage around the back straightaway. Mike Vincent and John Johnson. Johnson tangoing off turn 4, and Mike Vincent will move on. Whoa!
Haven't seen that kind of precision since Joey Chitwood. Yes, I'm showing my age.
So Mike Vincent will move on, and we are down to the final 4.
Now, one of these two winners, the 2 winners are going to go into the finale. I believe that's how we're going to do it.
Gil Bradstreet and Andrew Baptiste for a spot in the final. Let's do it. There, they're underway. Pretty even start. Coming out of turn 1. Gil Bradstreet braking a little bit, but he maintains his lead down the back straightaway by a car length and a half. Bradstreet rounds turn 4, and he's got himself a spot in the finale.
I know. So very so. Yeah.
I have just received word that our finale is going to be 3 cars.
And we're going to run 3 laps.
3 laps. All right. 3 times around. This is going to be very, very exciting.
What do you think, folks? Do you think the Mitsubishi is going to toast them? Do you think the flat Camaro will win? Here's the green flag. See you later. But again, a good hole shot doesn't mean much if it's 3 laps.
Vincent leading off at turn 3 and 4. Smoke from
Bradstreet.
Yep. Nose and tail.
Look at him all straight up.
And there goes Feilding around and
Down into 3 and 4 becomes a 2-car dogfight. Mike Vincent, Gil Bradstreet, nose to tail down the front stretch. Bradstreet takes a look at the top. Then dives out against And look at him push him off the corner. Vincent's throwing him up. As they roll down into 3 and 4. Off the corner they come. Vincent slow off the corner, but he keeps Bradstreet behind. He picks up the win.
So Mike Vincent in his 1991 Mitsubishi R4 picks up the win. Round of applause for Mike Vincent. The Cumberland native finds himself in victory lane. We'll talk to all our 3 finalists. We're going to start with John Feilding, who is standing by with Kevin Boucher.
Second and third place finishers are rolling down to the start finish line. And we'll talk to John Feilding first. John, you went into that corner, they slowed right up in front of you, just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, I was a little mad at myself. I probably could have did better than that, but I don't know. I'm so happy with the top 3.
Good turnout of cars. You must have had some fun out there.
I had a blast. I can't wait for the next one. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. John Feilding finishing 3rd. Gil Bradstreet finishing 2nd. Gil, a good run, but boy, did he do everything he could to keep you behind.
Absolutely. He used all the track to keep me behind him.
A little smoke from the car. You worried about that?
Yeah, it was Don's car. I got to thank Dirty Don. It's his car. I think I broke it. It's been skipping pretty much all day. And the back tires obviously don't work.
Good run. Good luck tonight in the sport trucks. Gil Bradstreet finishing 2nd, and our winner, Mike Vincent, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Man, you used that whole track keeping him behind you. And I can't say that I blame you. I would have done the same thing.
You know, it's tough. I'm out here driving on the skinniest rock-out tires I'm living in. I'm trying to do whatever I can to make it work. I'm struggling. The car doesn't turn. But you know, I finally did it this week. I've been showing up every week. I had car problems. I had pushing problems, chassis issues. And I finally did it. So I want to thank all my